if you knew her at all, you knew her as the rich, talented actress, slowly over time turned into coke snorting party girl who was in her best moments also one who would tilt toward political activism, particularly online, on Twitter, and on blogs. You knew her as someone who made her name early on in Disney movies as a youngster, as a young actress, and then seemed to spend a lot more time doing things that got her on the front pages of TMZ than anything else. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about a woman whose father I met in 2010 at the Beverly Hills Polo Lounge when I was introduced to him as Michael, and I asked him, and cluing in as to who he really was. I said, "So what do you do?" He said, "I'm an investment banker." And so I proceeded to ask him about a particular type of investment banking strategy with respect to sports stadiums. And the man became visibly angry and said, "I'm Michael Lohan." "Oh, excuse me." Okay. Wow. He said that his daughter was was the most popular actress in Hollywood at the time. And I said, "Oh, Lindsay Lohan." "Okay, got it." Lindsay Lohan, after all of this acting out of something, all of the reports of drug use, all the reports of partying, the sad reports of alleged shoplifting, which wasn't shoplifting at all, it was some idiotic guy or an unfair guy, an immoral guy who wanted to use Lindsay Lohan as a tool to promote his couture line, but in a way that was unethical. Reports like that. After all that stuff, we find out this week, today, really Tuesday, that Lindsay Lohan has turned to Islam. Stop laughing. Stop laughing. But she has taken down all of her Instagram photographs, left a line in Arabic, "I did not commit to memory." I did not commit to memory. And basically, for all practical purposes, by her actions, said, "Hasta la vista, social media. I'm going to be a child of Islam." Think about that. Now, what I want to know is what Muslim dude piped her so good that she turned to Islam? That's the only reason she would get turned out into Islam. There's got to be a guy back there someplace. Just has to be. I haven't researched this beyond what I saw in the way of a headline. I haven't read Jack, man. But I know people, and I know Lindsay Lohan. Somewhere back there is a dude. There just is. Laughter aside, good for her. Good for her. If this is what it takes for Lindsay Lohan to find herself, I already was convinced she was past that stage of her behavior. But if this cements being there and points toward a more productive Lindsay Lohan in the future with respect to society, ding, I'm all for it. Absolutely. Lindsay Lohan turned to Islam. Not the last I'm going to talk about with respect to that. Why Islam anyway? Why not Christianity? Nothing against Islam. Nothing but love for my Islamic brothers. I'm just saying, sisters, I'm just asking. Why that? Is it a reaction to the politics of the time? Is it a reaction to Trump? What is that? Oh, so many more questions. Stay tuned, folks. Stay tuned.